Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program. Today we're going to be going to the moon with Alistair Kerman and Junk Jack. They are on their way to the moon in a new MK2 moon orbiter rocket. And it's the first time this thing's going to fly. And they're going to land on the moon, or at least Alistair's going to land on the moon. Junk Jack's just going to orbit the moon. And the pilots will end up landing on the moon later, but right now we're going to have a probe land us on the moon as a pilot, and Alistair will deploy some scientific experiments. So let's get going. Alright, we are ready for launch in 3, 2, 1, launch. Oh, and away we go. This is the first time we are using the Skipper engine, and we also have the Poodle for the first time today. We don't have a lot of thrust to weight ratio right now. I'm only 1.5, so I'm thinking I might just go ahead and kick up the thrust to 100% just to get us up off the launch pad a little bit quicker. We're gonna go ahead and start easing over into our gravity turn and see if we can get this boat off the ground. I did not do any testing of this, so not 100% sure how well it's going to perform, but I have faith in Junk Jack and Alistair are going to make a successful landing on the moon. We have several contracts to do on the moon, so we'll be doing those. I think everything will be fine. Just gotta get her done, son. So we're going to detach our solid rocket fuel boosters here in just a moment, and boosters are detached. Oh, got a little bit of a collision there with the nose cone, but seems to be okay. Thrust to weight ratio is not great. It's only at 1.25, but I think we're going to be okay. We're going to continue on at this vector just a little while longer until we can get into about 50,000. Then we'll detach the fairing and then continue on our journey into orbit. Alright, we are at 50K. We're going to go ahead and cut our thrust at about 90,000 apoapsis. Like so. And we're going to go ahead and detach that fairing. Away she goes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. That's a lovely shot. And now we are going to continue on to our apoapsis, which will be in 1 minute 30 seconds, and we'll do our orbital insertion burn. That should put us into orbit, hopefully with this lower stage. Our upper stage will struggle a little bit too with the thrust to weight ratio, but I don't think it'll be too bad. We'll wait till about 20 seconds to the apoapsis. We'll begin our burn. We'll go ahead and get into position there. Struggling a little bit with the control here. We do have a reaction wheel in the command pod. Or do we? Yeah, we do. Struggling with it just a little bit with this amount of weight, but I think we'll be okay. Go ahead and turn on the old thruster-rooney, get the gimbaling from the engine to do a little bit of the work. That should be good. This should get us into orbit, if not into orbit, almost into orbit. And then we can plan our intersection with the moon. So this is the first you guys are seeing of the lander that I have put together. It has everything but a Science Junior on it. Did not put a Science Junior. We'll have to wait till we get a little bit bigger rocketry before we do that. But maybe the next lander will have just a pilot and a Science Junior or something. We'll see. Maybe 2 pilots, and we'll see what we do. I don't know. We might do some tourism as well to the moon. We'll see. We got lots of stuff I want to do, so plenty of time to do it. Okay, we are going to dump this lower stage. There we go. Got a Bobcat on the upper stage. Not the most fuel efficient rocket on the block, but it should do the trick. Alright, we do have an orbit now, so we are in good shape. We are going to let Alistair go on EVA, check everything out. Let's make sure it all looks good. Looking good so far. Alistair, do you want to get into the capsule? Not yet. Not yet. Let's go ahead and go to the moon here and set our maneuver node about right here. let's get ourselves in an intersection with the moon. Oops. Come on now. Intersection with the moon. There we go. Let's focus on that, please. All right. Now we want to get the intersection with the moon to about 30K or so. Let's just see if we can dial that in a little bit. Don't want to be too high because we are going to have to launch back up off the moon and rendezvous with the orbiter. So, so we gotta be careful about our heights here. Because I don't want them to have to get too high. So maybe just go about 20,000 actually. Go about 20,000. That ought to be good. Alright, so 881 to get to the moon. About 300 to get in the orbit of the moon. So that's about 1,100. With about 600 left to get back to Kerbal. Now, that being said, remember, once we detach the lander, we'll have a little more delta V. So I think we'll actually be okay. So we're going to go ahead and warp around to our maneuver node. Junkjack and Alistair in the same capsule at the moment. Looking around. Seeing the sights. They don't have the proper suits on while they're in this. That's strange, isn't it? They don't have the customized suits on when they're inside the cockpit. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Let's just go ahead and turn around to our burn marker. There we go. Burn time of 34 seconds. First time we're going to land on the moon. Super excited about it. Super excited. Okay. Here we go. 20 seconds. And we are ready for our burn now. Nice Bobcat. I love the Bobcat engine. Well, at least I love the plume of it. It's not super efficient, like I said, but it is a nice little engine. And it's also the only, I guess, engine I could get to fit on this size of fuel tank that fit on this size of cockpit. So that's why we're using it, because we had to. Well, we didn't have to. I didn't have to use this cockpit. I could have used like I could have done something else, but like used a little crew cabin in line with the MK1 cockpit, but I didn't want to do that. Okay. Or I could have left on the lander for the re-entry and did some finagling with that, but that too would be a little tricky, so I decided to do it this way. Alright. What did we end up with here? 27,000? That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so we're going to go back to the moon. And we are going to set a maneuver node here to go into an orbit. Oops. There we go, something like that. It's 330, not bad. Okay. 340, that'd be pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and warp around to that. There is the moon. It's in an eclipse at the moment. Pretty cool. So we're going to fly on up there. Just a few hours. And there we go. We are now in the sphere of the influence of the moon. Boink. Alright, nice. Got some atmospheric. We got some science from in the orbit of the moon, which is one of our contracts. What is it here? Let's see. What is the contract as I get into thing here? Science data from space around the moon. Okay. We will do that right quick while we wait on this thing to get into position. Let's log the pressure data, transmit that from space around the moon. Got it. Okay. Contract complete. Nice. 38,000 for that. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and do our orbital insertion burn for the moon. I would love to get into a landing near our probe. Don't have to. There's no particular reason why I want to. It's not even that great of a place to land because it was kind of on the edge of the crater, and that's not always cool. All right, that's pretty good. Let's take a look at our orbit. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, so there is our lunar probe. We are not going to be landing near that for sure. We're near the twin craters now. Then we're going to pass over this crater as well. If this one of these craters might have more likelihood for moon rocks. I may have to check the contract right quick. I don't think it tells on this part. All right, bring a moonstone. We have the lowlands, east far side crater, or far side crater. Okay, so lowlands, east far side crater, or far side crater. All right, so let's take a look and see what biomes we have here. We're just passing over twin craters. I'm gonna go ahead and have Alistair EVA. And actually, while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and rotate up these solar panels here, just so they're out of the way. Just so they're out of the way here. Let's go up to 0, please, or to 90 rather. There we go. Very good. All right, Alistair, go ahead and kick on your glad rags. Actually, do you want to pop your parachute back into here? Okay. It still shows he has a parachute on, which is strange, but that's okay. He does not have a parachute on at the moment. Okay. He does have his lights. Alright. Okay. Command pod's got an extra parachute, apparently. Okay. Oh, no, that's the command pod. This is Junk Jack. Let's see. Where's Alistair? Okay, let's see if I can just swap this while I'm in here. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. Let's see, let's get at least one of these. Where's Alistair at? There he is, okay. Okay, we're a little bit on the heavy side with all this stuff, honestly. So maybe we should open this up. Does this have any room in it? No, it doesn't. All right, we'll have to come back for the lights. That's okay. We'll have to do some rearranging here for the lights here. Could do. Let's go ahead and get Alistair out actually with these EVA kits. Alright, let's go EVA with Alistair. We're over the Midlands currently. Okay, he's going to do an EVA kit. Yes. Let's perform EVA science. We're going to do it in orbit around the moon. There we go. Nice. Well done. And then we'll do one on the moon as well. That would be fun. Actually, you know what? Did that use one up? No, it didn't even use it up. Okay, well, that's too bad. Alright, so now we're over the Midlands. We don't want the Midlands. We want the Lowlands or East Farside Crater. Is this East Farside Crater? I don't know. I can't remember. Midlands, Lowlands, Midland Craters, Lowlands again. Okay. It'd be nice if this was East Side Crater. Getting a signal from something out there. Is there a satellite up there? Highlands. What crater is this? East Farside Crater. Perfect. Okay. Very good. Let's go ahead and get into retrograde. And we are going to get this bad boy into a descending orbit. Actually, you know what? We need to detach this first. Undock. Okay. And we are going to turn on RCS and get us away from the module here. Let's just get away from the module. There we go. Let's go into retrograde. And we are going to get a landing trajectory here. I'm going to do a quick save just in case I screw it up. Oops, I need to go activate the engine. Let's take a look here and burn. And we're going to get into a landing trajectory here. Nice. I wish we would have done a little bit better with our lunar orbit so that it would be easier to get into it. We might have to look at see what Delta V we got left and do something about that. So let's just do something like that right there. Okay. I'm going to do a surface burn. We are going to need a suicide burn at 6,000 meters, 300 more meters. Okay. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and put our landing legs down. Wrong button. There we go. Landing legs down. Hopefully they got plenty of clearance for the engine. That looks like they do. Okay, we're going to turn on our lights. There we go. Plenty of lights here. How's our electric doing? Looking good? Okay. I thought I had these set up to blink. Blink. Yeah, let's try to blink. There we go. Nice. Okay. How's Junk Jack doing? Too far away. We might set up a maneuver node with Junk Jack and clean this orbit up, the angle. We'll see. Depends on how the how it all looks. Okay. We are coming in nice and steady. Okay. Nice and steady like. So 6,000 we need to start our suicide burn, so I'll probably start a little bit more before 6,000. Just so we have enough leeway here. Don't want to get into trouble. Don't want to get into trouble. Hopefully we can find the moonstone. Now let's go ahead and get ready to do our burn. Okay. We'll go ahead and start now. Looks like we are right on the edge of that crater, which is not cool. Let's go this way, please. There you go. Get away from that. There we go. Away from the edge. And hopefully we got enough time here to do this burn. Oh, yeah. Plenty. Plenty of time. Okay. We want to get this horizontal speed burn off here. Let's get that burnt up. Let's just get that burn up. There we go. Now we're looking at straight up and down. There we go. Go for that big rock. Pink. Is that a real rock? Or is that scatter? It looks kind of like scatter. That's okay. I wish it wasn't there. But that's alright. We landed. Well, can we just turn RCS on and just do a little bit of a hop? Get off that rock there. There we go. There we go. Alright. We're good. Alright, Alistair. Are you ready to be the first Kerbal to step foot on the moon? It was voted in a poll to have Alistair do the first step on the moon. So, here he goes. He is out there from the moon's surface. He is climbing. He's climbing. He lets go. He falls on his back. And he's here, folks. The first steps on the moon for Kerbal kind. How's it feel, Alistair? Feels great, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and plant your flag. Very good. Nice. Let's get a screenshot, Alistair. Oh, I need to do the flag name. Moon landing. First moon landing, let's do. Okay. East far side. Crater with Alistair Herman. There we go. We did it. We did it. Let's get a nice screenshot for the kids back home. Nice. Okay, now we got to get serious about our mission here on the moon. Let's go ahead and do an EVA science here. I believe this is going to be the golf ball. Yep. Ready? 4. Nice. Very nice. Let's keep that. Can I get rid of this? How many of these can I do before I have to get rid of them before they'll disappear? 4. I don't see any noticeable difference in the experiment here. Can I transmit one and keep one? Okay. Let's go ahead and grab our first experiment here. We're going to go ahead and pop this in there in exchange for that. And that in exchange for that. Wow. I just don't have room for freaking anything. Okay. How am I going to do this here? Got too much stuff. I can't even put my suit back on. Okay. This is interesting. Let's check out our milestones here. Planted the first flag on the moon, walked on the surface of the moon, good. And we got our contract for planting a flag, that's good. Let's take a look at the lunar orbiter right quick. Now, I mean the lunar lander. Now let's take a look at our science here. We got science there, science there. No science there, good, okay. Let's go EVA. We're gonna grab the, what's that? Which one's, this is the control, okay. Let's put that in there. I hope I can get back on the ladder. Okay. Hope I can, alright. I think we can. Let's just come on over here. First of all, is this scatter? I think it is. Whoa! He's coming out of the walls! I don't see a moonstone readily available anywhere. So that's unfortunate. I hope that might be one right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and deploy this. And we're going to go ahead and get it going. Think. Alright. Very nice. We want the goo thing here. Herbal goo. Mystery goo. Go-Ob Ed monitor. Okay. Very good. Power units required, 1. Alright, so let's go get the power. You can get more power if an engineer deploys it, but we don't have an engineer, so just gotta do with what we got. We want power. Okay. Let's get our power deployed. I'll go ahead and do both power units. It is deploying, yep. Okay. We'll put another one over here on this side. And then over time we should get science from this. Well, once we get a communitron down here on the surface, we will. I don't think we can get science constantly without a communitron. Alright, let's put on our jetpack. And let's see if we can come over here and find a moonstone. Where did I see that at? Was that it right there, maybe? Maybe that right there? I can't tell. I thought I saw one earlier. Maybe this little spot there? Or is it this little... I think it's this little spot here. Let's take a look at that. How much fuel do you got there, buddy boy? You got all 5? Okay. He's ready. RCS, engage. Jetpack on over there, buddy. Pick up a moonstone. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a moonstone for sure. That's a moonstone for sure, buddy. Nice. Good spotting. Okay. Now time to do a little what I like to call Skyrim mining. The animation reminds me of Skyrim for some reason. Okay. Let's do a pick up moonstone. Bink, bink, bink. Okay. Very nice. Got a moonstone. You don't look much to the naked eye, but we've seen our scientists literally salivating at the thought of examining one. 120 science for this. Nice. Okay. Alright. Time to get back to the lander. Where is the lander? What did I do with it? What did I do with the lander? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Go up, 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 and away. 300 meters. Not bad. That might have been a moonstone right there. Closer, even. No, that's fine. Okay. If we need another one for some reason, we'll have one here. Okay, so. Here we are. What a view. What a view. We are going to get ready to go back to Kerbal with Alistair here. Can you reach the ladder from here? I'm afraid I'm gonna knock my head on that. Solar panel. Busted. Okay. As long as you got RCS, you're good. Ladder not quite goes to the ground. Don't have the extendable ladder just yet. Okay. Let's go on board. Nice. Now let's see what we got here. We're empty over there. Got some EVA repair kits there. Let's see what we got up here. Observe the mystery goo on the surface. Yes. Alright. Stored in the modules. Good. Now let's see what science we got. 13 experiments. Nice. Moonstone. Crew report. Temperature scan. Atmospheric scan. Mystery goo observation. Crew report again. Alright. Lots of good science. Lots of good science. We're going to be rich with science. Okay. Now, we've got 1,000 Delta V to get us back into orbit with this lander. And I think we'll be fine with it. But we do want to fix up Junk Jack's orbit so that we have an easier rendezvous. So we will do that next time. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure and hit that like button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.